Hello there ladies and gentlemen, how you doing? It's Alexander Hilly123 here and it's time for a new video. And as you can see from the title, as you can see from the screen in front of you, I'm playing Football Manager 2013 today. This is just a one-off video showing you guys what happened in the French, Italian, Spanish, German and English leagues. A little look around the footballing world and a discussion on why I'm making this one-off video. Back in April, May 2021 I did a triple header of videos. The first 3 games in the Football Manager series and franchise, 2005, 2006, 2007, because those games for a long time, from 2015 up until about a year and a half, 2 years ago, weren't playable on Windows 10, but now they are. If you'd like to know how, search through my channel and look for the videos I just mentioned, and I detail in that video how you can do it, how you can play those old classic games. They did really well for my channel, got quite a few thousand views, some of them, and I thought, why stop there? So I continued, did 2008, 9, 10, 11, culminating and ending with 2012, which are called the Classics. Now, that is not just for Football Manager, it's a series of videos where if the game is over 10 years, if it's a classic, I put it in the Classics series. I'm talking my love for the game and why I think it's legendary. And for me, and for many people as well, if you look on the Sports Interactive forums and other Football Manager forums, I think 2012 is seen as the pinnacle of the series for many. It certainly is for me. I think the balance between old and new is perfect, and it just, everything works and was fantastic. And not everyone will agree, but I think most people see 2012 as the pinnacle. And this game is still good, but it's showed a downward trend in my personal opinion. And I don't think the Football Manager games are quite the same as they used to be personally. It's not all bad though, but it sucks because, this is the first game in the series where they introduced the Classic mode, which was basically streamlined Football Manager to play like the first couple of games in the old Champman games. That was called Classic initially, 2013, 14, 15. Sold within the same full fat game, so you got both. And then they sold them separately from 2016. And they still are doing now, but as of last year, they've gotten rid of Touch, and you now have to either buy the Xbox version or the Nintendo Switch version to play that, and that just sucks. And the reason that they sold them separately is because they obviously hoped that people would buy one and then realise they wanted the other, so they could make more money that way. Miles Jacobson and his team are many things, people, but stupid is not one of them. I think Sports Interactive are quite a greedy company, personally. But money's got to be made. Now, let us have a look. I've already done this video once, and OBS decided to crash, ladies and gentlemen. My apologies, it might not be zoomed in, but OBS is a piece of shit, and I absolutely hate it. But this is the French League. Paris Saint-Germain won it. The money is now in, ladies and gentlemen, and don't we just know it because they won the league. But look at this. Who the hell are these guys? Am I missing something here? Evian, isn't that the bloody water? Fonon Galar. FC Lorient, 3rd. Reims in 4th. You got Marseille in 5th. You got Toulouse in 6th. You got Lyon 7th. Lille in 9th. Saint Etienne 12th. Bordeaux have been relegated? Oh, having said that, no they've not, because look at this. I do apologise, ladies and gentlemen. There's still one game to go in the French division. This man is an idiot, but I'll tell you something. I didn't realise this. You've got to click on Senior Squad to see the fixtures. This is taking a bit of time for me to get used to be perfectly honest with you, ladies and gentlemen. But I don't think much is going to change here, but I am indeed just going to go on holiday for 2 days. And we'll just see what happens, because I feel kind of dumb now. But what I would say is I looked at the Champions League final, which is, I actually watched it on the 3D engine, and I didn't think that, oh my lord, there's been a sacking because of what just happened. Yeah, they've gone down with Bordeaux and Troyes as well. I always struggle with the pronunciations of these teams, ladies and gentlemen, my apologies. But Lyon and Lille in the middle of the table. Young Alexander Lacazette there. Steve Malbronk after he left Fulham. I know it's quite hard to see, ladies and gentlemen. My apologies, but just let you guys have a look at some of the players. Divock Origi, bloody hell, 18. There you go. Rio Mavuba, Benoit Pedretti, young Lucas Digne. Yep, he's a wonder kid. And this is a really interesting kind of moment in the series, because with the newer games, and I totally understand it's to showcase the footballing market, but it's hard with newer games, to get bargains. It's really hard. In the first couple of years of the game, everyone costs an absolute ton, and it's to showcase what modern football is like. There are no bargains out there, very few. But with the older games, like FM 6, 7, etc., you can get a team of absolute ballers for about 10, 15 million. It's insane. And in this game, it's kind of a balance. There's still bargains out there. It's a nice balance, quite simply. I really, really like it. Here's Paris Saint-Germain, ladies and gentlemen. Blaise Matuidi. He was one of my favourite players of the last 10 years. Robert Lewandowski's gone to PSG, 29 and 38. Not too bad, ladies and gentlemen. Holy shit. Let us have a look at the French Cup. Still struggling. Oh my lord. Tell you what, these Frenchies, ladies and gentlemen, they don't have to make it hard for me. How long ago was that? Oh, for Christ's sake, 4 days time. Okay. Well, don't say I don't do everything for you guys, or anything I should say. Let's do it. 1st of June. Really jeopardising the video, this. But yeah, I'm struggling to navigate around the game, to be honest with you. There we have it, okay. A young Thomas Tuchel there, taking charge at Stuttgart, ladies and gentlemen. Fixtures. Saint Etienne. They were in the middle of the table, but they beat Nancy Lorraine, Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang. There you go, 23. Pretty good. Still got the physicals, but not the all-round game. 12 and 28 for Gabon. Interesting. Okay, I'm just going to take things into my own hands here. We're going to go to Italy next. Christ almighty, I'm struggling to navigate around this game. I'll tell you that much. And here is Serie A. And at the bottom, as you can see, more teams have been deducted points. It seems to happen every year. And oh my goodness gracious me, we've lost a few big teams, ladies and gentlemen. What on earth is going on this video game? Sampdoria and Lazio have been relegated with Siena. Bologna nearly going. Udinese 14th. Parma doing pretty decent in 9th. Napoli in 5th. Usual suspects at the top here. But Fiorentina in 2nd. A particularly good season for them. Montella was manager 10 years ago. Stevan Jovetic, the vice-captain. Juventus win the league, though. It's quite a big squad. Did Nicolas Anelka really go there? I don't know. I'm going to say no. You know, don't get me wrong, it's good. I mean, Pirlo, Vidal, Pogba, yeah, that is strong. And Marquisio, Chiellini, okay, it's very strong, but there's also a lot of names I don't remember there. Lord Nicholas Bentner up front for them on loan. Goodness gracious. Roma in 3rd. Totti still at the club, ladies and gentlemen. How old is he now? He's 36. AC Milan in 4th. This was the start of their decline, really. Balotelli was already at AC Milan in the 12-13 season. Montolivo. Mario Yepes. I think he was like 38 for the whole of his career, that guy. He was just always a veteran player. Freddie Guarin, FMO5 legend. Bloody hell, look at his stats. I didn't realise this guy was actually that good. But yeah, 26, peak of his career. Dejan Stankovic, he was at Inter for a long time. Tony Ocasano, did he really go there? Wow, did that happen, ladies and gentlemen? I didn't know. Mateo Kovacic, there you go, 19, yeah. Bit of a wonder kid to be sure. Worth 6 million. Let's have a look at the Italian Cup. Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to keep this video under 20 minutes, but it might not be possible. At least they've already played it. Inter Milan beat Parma by 1 to 0. Antonio Cassano got sent off. Oh my lord. We do love to see that. As always. So, where are we going now? Let's go to Germany. Bayern Munich have won the league. No shocks there. Schalke doing okay. Quite a few of the old FM games that I showcased last year, Schalke did win the league. Augsburg and Nürnberg getting relegated. Is that Hamburg? Yeah, Hamburg having a pretty shit season. Hoffenheim 12th. Dortmund not that good though in 7th. Wolfsburg 4th. Leverkusen. Usual suspects are in there, I do believe, I would say. Hoffenheim 12th. Hoffenheim are quite good on this game. Schweinsteiger, Shaqiri, Ribéry, Cruz, Robben, Muller, Javier Martinez, many others. Absolutely ridiculous, ladies and gentlemen. Draxler. This is when he was probably... no, maybe not that good. He's alright, good technicals for his age, but doesn't look like he's going to be that amazing. Teemu Pukki, was he really at Schalke? I never knew that. Well, there you go. The Norwich man. Huntelaar at 29. Cost a pretty penny, but intriguing striker to be sure. A young Joe Matip there as well. Arcadius Miller. I swear down, this guy has a different club every year in the new Football Managers. He's very nomadic. I just don't understand this guy at all. Don't understand. Lars Bender. Don't know where the other Bender is as well. Oh dear lord. Okay. Interesting stuff. Felix Magath, the manager. Ooh, let's see where we're going now. German Cup. Did Bayern do the double? Oh my Christ in hell, I don't believe this. First of the 6. Okay, I'll go on holiday one day. Turn up for the Bucks, ladies and gentlemen. Do you think Bayern Munich could lose this game? Place your bets. And my utmost apologies, because I didn't expect cup finals to be still going on in June. It feels like the game's trolling me right now. Ooh, they won it on penalties against Freiburg, who finished 9th. Intriguing game, very close. I've got to say, this is where I started to dislike the main screen. You know, when you click into a game, even now in the modern games, I don't like this screen. It's messy. And what's all this latest event updates here? What's all this for? There's so much empty space here that could be used better. Do you remember when like Bayern would be here and Freiburg would be here on the right side of the page? I don't get it. This space could be used so much better, man. It's dumb. And it's the same with the newer games as well. It really is. Oh, just showed the Champions League final there. Hopefully you guys didn't see it. So we've done France, Germany, Italy. It's just Spain and England now. Let's see how Messi and Ronaldo are getting on. Oh wow, Barcelona finished 3rd, ladies and gentlemen. Valencia in 2nd. Real Madrid in 1st. I know that Gary Neville was the Valencia manager for a very short period in the 13-14 season, so I'm not sure they did that well in real life this season. But Deportivo, yeah, they've been relegated. They're struggling in real life these days. Valladolid, Getafe, gone as well. Zaragoza, Bilbao, lower half of the table. Betis, Granada, certainly very good for them in 6th. Sociedad in 5th. Atletico, Shithouse FC, then 4th. Sevilla in 7th, ladies and gentlemen. All the Spanish teams are all sponsored. I can't remember if that's the case with the new FMs. I should know, but I don't. Let's just have a look around. Everyone wants to see him. Everyone wants to see the big 2. There's Ronaldo, 28. Turned 28 in the 1st season. This is his 4th season at Madrid, coming off a 46-goal season in the 11-12 season. Absolutely vulgar stats. Outrageous. And I wonder what game of the series his stats are best at. I mean, the work rate is ridiculous. He ain't going to do jack. But he's dedicated to winning, and those stats are just absolutely farcical, really. 29 goals he scored this season. Benzema, been there for so long. I don't think anyone thought he'd have that kind of longevity, because he's no pace here, really. 14, but, you know. Nuri Sahin, is he? He's on loan at Dortmund. But yeah, they've won the league. So many world stars to look at there. Have a quick look at Valencia. Who scored the goals? to get them where they are. Soldado, just for his Tottenham move, of course. Didn't really suit the English league. It was a bad move for him. I remember this guy being really good for a few years. Ever Banega as well. Guardado. Did he really go there? No, I don't think he did. On a free? Say what? Let's have a look at Barcelona and Lionel as well. Villanova, obviously Guardiola's last season at Barcelona was 2011 or 2012. So, there's Sanchez just before his Arsenal move. Stats not as high as I'd thought though, you know. There's the main man. Oh my sweet Jesus, those 20s are absolutely disgusting. 50 goals the season before. Let's admit it, this guy was absolutely unplayable this time. Fabregas got his dream move, but no, he didn't have that long there, did he? I don't understand what happened with that. Alex Song, I thought this guy was a bit of a baller back in the day, but then he just went off the boil. I remember he was fantastic at Arsenal. Yeah, not done well to finish third. David Villa, 24 goals, but he's coming out of his peak now. That's really all there is to say, I think, about the Spanish league. Let's let you guys have a little look there at Atletico Madrid for a few seconds as we go to the Spanish Cup. And Valencia beat Barcelona. A shit season for Barcelona compiled with a 3-1 defeat. And look at this. Why doesn't it show the actual score there? But it doesn't say 3-1 there. I'm playing this on a 15.6 laptop screen. There shouldn't be any problems. Holy shit. Well, there we have it, Valencia. Congrats to them. And now, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to England. So I had a little look what happened in the Premier League. Wigan, Reading, and QPR were relegated. Top four, Arsenal, and then Chelsea, and then Manchester City, and then Manchester United. Now, for some reason, we're seeing it on a small scale here. I really don't know why. Can you show it me? There we go. What? Anyway, whatever. Let's just have a look at the main squads, ladies and gentlemen. In real life, this was the last time that Manchester United won the Premier League title. Ferguson's last season in charge, and really it is the Robin Van Persie show on this game. But as well, Shinji Kagawa coming in with 13 goals, Hernandez coming in with 13, Rooney coming in with 17, and playing a real squad role there, Rooney. I think this was the last year, in my opinion, that he was top class, and he's 27. Talk about an early peak. Absolutely outrageous. Shinji Kagawa, this guy should have been a top class player, but I remember when David Moyes came in, and he played him as a conventional left winger. Well, enough said. This guy was a bit of a baller. Kagawa was a really good player, but bringing Scholes out of retirement again as Pogba goes to Juventus, Alex Butner instead of Evra, an ageing defence on this game. The fact of the matter is, Phil Jones and Smalling, these players are going to become world class. So they've bought David Alaba, which is an absolutely sensational signing to replace Evra, but the writing's on the wall of the decline here. It's still a fantastic team right now, but it needs some work doing. But they have won the Premier League. Manchester City in second, ladies and gentlemen. Tevez and Aguero blasting in goals. Bit of a quiet season for Aguero, but Tevez has picked up the slack. Hatem Ben Arfa. Holy shit. Bit of a myth, that guy, if you ask me. Marouane Fellaini has gone to Manchester City. Okay. Yeah, the second, this is before, obviously, Guardiola. So City don't keep possession about 80% of the time on this game. Liverpool finished third. I think they finished 7th this season. And Steven Gerrard now, at the age of 33, past his peak, but obviously still fantastic. But he needs runners around him. And I've got to say, I think they did bloody incredible to finish third here. But it was the Luis Suarez show. Possible player of the year with those numbers. Absolutely sensational. And Daniel Sturridge was really good around this time as well. But it's a very small squad, and I think they've done fantastic to finish third. I really do. In fourth, quite imperious on this game. Really good. They've got young Raheem Sterling on loan from Liverpool, but he is only 18. Not quite ready for the first team yet. And a very young Kane Train, but he's not going to become anywhere near what he was in real life. But yeah, and still Tottenham are really good on this game. Gareth Bale He's the main man. 29 goals. There's quite a few players here we're seeing, ladies and gentlemen, who are quite simply carrying their teams. Yeah, I think Villa Sports did well to finish 4th. Arsenal in 5th. I think in real life I said they finished 3rd. Chelsea having a bit of a shit season. The season before this is when they won the Champions League but finished 6th. Torres, I would be getting rid of him because even at 29 he's just not the same player. Build the team around this fella as well. All good. Now, I could show the League Cup. No, we will show the League Cup. Where is it? Capital One, as it was called back then. Manchester City beat Liverpool on penalties. FA Cup. Manchester City, wow, they're winning lots of cups, but they've only finished 2nd in the league. Let's have a look at the Europa League. Euro Cup, as it's called in this game. Tottenham beat Leverkusen. English domination, ladies and gentlemen, maybe a bit overrated, the English Premier League. I mean, obviously it's a great league, but English teams do tend to do a little too well in the FM games, if you ask me. And the Champions League. I'm getting a bit tired now of all this clicking between, but I'm interested in doing a season on this game. It's I do like the skin. It's pretty cool. I just need to get used to it. And I actually watched this on the 3D match engine. I'm just going to load it up for you guys because the match engine, but the ball physics were pretty cool. And I must say, with the 3D match engine, this, if you look at this listic, even though the graphics are worse, I don't know what you guys think of that. At least in, you know, the Premier League and a lot of leagues in Europe, people are dressed in black. It's cold, it's damp, it's miserable. That's football basically in a lot of countries. So all those bright colours and all that kind of shit. Yeah, I'm not too keen on it personally. There's the England squad. It's interesting to say the least. Players like Stuart Downing and Aaron Lennon in it, goodness gracious. But ladies and gentlemen, that was Football Manager 2013. This is the full fat version of the game. And I don't like this as much as 2012, but I never played it enough to exactly tell you why, but I did hear there was bugs and glitches, and I didn't like the 2D match engine because the players look like they're on ice. It's an interesting precipice for the series because it sees it going more in depth. You can't really tell from here, but there's a lot more going on the page now, and that would only escalate in the years after. But yeah, Football Manager 2013, now 10 years old, and this time next year I might do one for 2014. It's nice to just have a look around and see how football's changed so much in just 10 years. But ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching, and I'll see you soon. Bye bye.